Today we're going to break down 10 West Side neighborhoods by personality, and specifically, to make things a little bit more exciting, we're going to assign them a clothing brand. And I'm going to go in order by median price in the past year from lowest to highest. Number 1, Culver City, clothing brand Madewell. You like to keep things classic, fashionable, but not over the top. You don't have the attention-seeking habits of Venice Beach. Culver City is pretty much like the stock footage of a creative, corporate working environment. Also, not pretentious, but if someone from Palm says that they live in Culver City, you will correct them. And if you're into the idea of a small town feel within the big city, you'll probably like Culver City. The median price for a single family house here is about $1.6 million, with a low of about 1.2 and a high of about $4.9 million. Number 2, Mar Vista, clothing brand New Balance. You're still hip, but more like in a millennial adult type of way. You've had your fun, you've partied in Venice, but now you got like parent-teacher conferences and errands to run. Mar Vista's pretty much like the suburb of Venice, but with bigger lots and more minivans. So if you're ready to start adulting and want a place with a traditional 1950s family feel, but with like a modern young twist, you'll probably like Mar Vista. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $2 million, with a low of about 1.3 and a high of about $7 million. Number 3, Venice, clothing brand Free People. You're pretty much like alternative everything, a creative spirit, and you like to blur the lines between fashionable, classy, and homeless. And if you're a hippie at heart and a hustler in business, and if you prefer biking, skateboarding, and surfing over driving, you'll probably like Venice. It typically has smaller lots and more density, but that also means more walkability. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $2.4 million, with a low of about 1.5 and a high of about $14 million. Number 4, and by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent on the west side of Los Angeles. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a free consultation on buying or selling, you can find my contact information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. But either Marina del Rey, clothing brand Tommy Hilfiger. You're kind of preppy but casual at the same time, and like Tommy Hilfiger in the 90s, you kind of also have like this hardcore urban side to you. Marina del Rey is kind of like Venice Beach's quieter, cleaner, better behaved little brother. So if you're looking to be near the beach but with like more isolation, less tourism, and more tranquility, you'll probably like Marina del Rey. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $2.7 million, with a low of about 1.6 and a high of about $10 million. Number 5, Cheviot Hills, clothing brand Banana Republic. You like to keep things classy and casual with a focus on tradition and family. Cheviot Hills is kind of like Bel Air's version of a middle-class neighborhood with a white picket fence and all, except middle class in Cheviot Hills still means you make over $500,000 a year. So if you're into the idea of a traditional neighborhood feel with slightly bigger lots and a bit of like a countryside charm to it, you'll probably like Cheviot Hills. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $2.9 million, with a low of about 1.6 and a high of about $11 million. Number 6, Westwood, clothing brand Ralph Lauren. You like classic, traditional elegance, you're sophisticated, and the president of like 15 neighborhood watch groups. Westwood is pretty much home to the all-American dad who wears jeans and a college sweater on the weekends. It's one of the first large planned communities in Los Angeles, so if you're looking for like a quintessential representation of your American dream story, you'll probably like Westwood with its perfectly planned streets, sidewalks, and lawns. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $3.2 million, with a low of about $2 million and a high of about $120 million if we include Holmby Hills. Number 7, Santa Monica, clothing brand Patagonia. You're laid back, adventurous, and you like to pretend like you're middle class, a man of the people, but that's still a $200 sweater and a cabin in Big Bear. And if you're somewhere between a hippie and a yuppie and you prefer a Subaru to a BMW and a Volvo to a Mercedes, you'll probably like Santa Monica. You're also moving here for good schools, the beach, and less traffic. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $3.6 million with a low of about 1.4 and a high of about $22 million. Number 8, Brentwood, clothing brand Laurel Piana. It's expensive, no one's really heard of it, and you prefer to keep it this way. You got money, but you got nothing to prove. You've already made it. And if you like quiet and the feeling of the countryside, you'll probably like Brentwood. It's actually one of the few neighborhoods with horse properties. The streets are lush and tree-lined and hardly any sidewalks, which again means more of like a rustic feel. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $4.1 million with a low of about $2 million and a high of about $65 million. Number 9, Bel Air, clothing brand Valentino. Understated wealth with a mix of old and new money with mystique and opulence at the same time. Pretty much think of like a modern day Great Gatsby. The only people you care about showing off to is your social circle, hence no sidewalks and a bunch of privacy hedges. And if you like the idea of a large countryside retreat, but like 5 minutes away from regular civilization, you'll probably like Bel Air. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $4.2 million with a low of about 1.7 and a high of about $150 million. Number 10, Beverly Hills, clothing brand Gucci. Glamorous and luxurious, you've got money and you're not afraid to show it. And the haters can hate all they want, but Beverly Hills can back it up. It's not just famous for being famous. And to anyone who would say, I'm not buying for the name brand, I'm buying for the quality, I would say, valid. Beverly Hills is genuinely a beautiful, well-designed piece of urban landscape. And if you're looking for the highest status symbol or just good quality, you'll probably like Beverly Hills. Now, the median price for a single family house here is about $7.1 million with a low of about 2.1 and a high of about $165 million. But let me know what you guys think. Which neighborhood best represents your style, or do you disagree? Is there a clothing brand that you feel better represents a certain neighborhood? Let me know. Put it in the comments below. And by the way, my name is Daniel Rangel, real estate agent on the west side of Los Angeles. If I can be of any help, it would be an honor. And for a free consultation on buying or selling, you can find my contact information in the description below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like or subscribe. But either way, thanks a bunch for watching and have an awesome day.